All right, come on. What's up, homies?
Okay. So, thank you everybody for joining us on a Friday night. I know all of you are at home. If you're not at home,
You should be at home.
You should be at home and you better be a key worker. So just before we start off, a lot of people have sent us some questions. So we're going to do like a relationship, marriage, stop making faces behind.
Are we popular? How many you got? I don't
quite
know.
a few questions.
Tell me how much. Let me see them.
I don't know. You have a look. Okay, so yeah, anyway, so thank you very much for joining us on this Friday evening. We're going to be talking relationships, marriage, etc. Don't bicker at each other like we do. But I just wanted to say that our relationship is no way in hell perfect. We've just been together quite a long time, and I know that the relationship aspect of things people do really enjoy watching and interacting with. So we're not trying to portray a perfect relationship. We are not in any way trying to say that we're the best, and we're not actually trying to be like everybody should be like us. No, we're just trying to help in our own way, talk and give our experience, and then hopefully just help others. That's the goal. And then I'll try and save this as well and put it up on IGTV a little bit later. Hey, fine. Is there any foods that you eat weirdly?
Eat weirdly?
Yeah, that's the question.
Like I gotta eat the food weirdly?
Yeah, like do you eat the food weirdly? I don't know. That's what the question is.
Nah. I think it means, are there any weird foods you eat? Not, do you eat the food weirdly?
That's the question. I'm reading the question as what it is.
So Devkit will open up the packet of noodles, Maggi noodles. She'll pick the nice flavour as well. She won't pick the dead flavour. She'll pick like the masala flavour, the one that I like. Or she'll pick a flavour I like. She'll take the sachet, throw it in the bin. Get the noodles, boil the noodles. Plain noodles. She just wasted the sachet. Then she'll go and get beans. Heinz baked beans. Other brands are appropriate, but for this she'll get the Heinz beans because that's what's in the cupboard. And then she'll mix the two together. How weird is that? And she'll have noodles, beans, and cheese. And loads of chili sauce. Her chili sauce is the flavour. But the weird thing is she has to get the nice flavour and throw it in the bin.
So yeah, I weirdly eat noodles, beans and cheese, which is so good if anyone has tried it. And actually, that's true because
I will be disappointed if you tried it.
All of my friends who have tried it really like it. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, someone asked, how did you get into Krishna consciousness?
What brought us to Krishna consciousness?
I was lucky. My parents brought me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we have a really boring story about how we got to Krishna consciousness. Actually, the weird thing is actually we met through Krishna consciousness as well.
Yeah.
It's because we figured out that...
We were playing in diapers. Yeah. We were.
Yeah, we were, but we figured out that...
We didn't know we were.
Yeah, we figured out that we were from Krishna conscious families.
Why don't you tell them the story? That'd be good.
We were from devotee families. And that's how we kind of became friends, because we used to eat chips on a Kadashi together, isn't it? Even though we shouldn't be eating outside, but we used to eat chips from outside when we were in college.
Yeah, ironically, we used to fast back then.
Well, we started fasting here again.
Yeah.
So, okay, who wears the trousers?
I'll let you answer that.
I think you try to convince the world that I wear the trousers. And everyone, because I'm louder, everyone thinks that I wear the trousers. But actually, when it comes to like laying down the law, it's you.
No. I think you wear the trousers.
See, that's what I mean. Like, you try to convince the world that I wear the trousers, but it's
but
not
why?
actually... Well, Rishi don't like wearing trousers. That's true as well. You don't like wearing trousers.
Christ. Okay.
Yeah, so I think you... So we've come to the fact that you wear the trousers. You just pretend that you don't wear the trousers.
Yeah, go on. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Best...
I say it like most of the time, Devkit wears the trousers. But when I want to wear the trousers, I tell her to take them trousers off and I put them on. And then I tell her what's going on. Excuse the hair. Having one of those bad hair days.
It's been like that for 2 weeks.
And it will stay like that for another 3 months.
Okay, the best thing you love about each other?
The best thing.
I like the fact that you take care of my family.
Oh, it's such a scrape answer.
Why? That's true though.
Ugh.
That's why I keep you in the picture, because my family would never accept anyone else.
Lovely. How romantic. I remember to tell our children that.
Well, like, I don't know. Like, is it like a superficial thing? Is it like a personal thing? you know.
Do both now. You said it. Superficial.
Like, I think, like, I really like the way that you cook.
Oh, that's so dead.
Yeah, that's like a superficial thing, isn't it? Right? No?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, so a really, really nice thing I love about you is when I got ill, as in not ill, when I had my accident, the way that you like.
I had
really
to take you to the toilet,
yeah,
right?
and the way you looked
I had to
after
lift
me.
you, carry you to the toilet.
No, but just
I had
generally.
to be in there when you were busting one.
No, you were never in there when I was busting one.
Thank God, or we wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not even true. Fine. So what's the best thing you love about me? What the hell? We're moving to the next question and you're not even answering these questions.
I don't. Can I get a rain check? Bear with me, guys. This could take a while to come up with one nice thing about my wife.
Oh my, you're actually... Yeah, okay, fine.
Do you want to...
I said like 3 things. I said 3 things.
Are you serious? You're not going to let me talk?
Oh, God, go on then.
I would say you're cooking.
So you just copied me.
No, that's pretty superficial. I think it's true as well. True. I think you're very caring. You make sure when I come home every day from a long, hard day, there's food on the table, right? You make sure I don't have to wash my own clothes. You're very accommodating. That's kind of caring, right? Accommodating, caring, loving. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Alright, so then it'll do.
Alright.
Okay, is there anything that you would change about each other? I wish that you'd play Garba. That's like my pet peeve. That like really irritates me.
I wish you wouldn't wish I would play Garba.
What do you mean? That's a Gujarati thing. That is like a proper Gujarati thing. If you're not even a real Gujarati if you don't play Garba. I don't even like. I think that's
Jesus
true.
Christ, you can't even speak Gujarati. You're telling me that's not a real Gujarati thing.
Yeah, I can speak Gujarati. That's a lie. I think that's just a common misconception. I can't speak Gujarati like you. Like I'm from the Gun.
From the cow.
Yeah. But I can.
Alright. Now, what would I change about you?
Yeah.
You got a big gob. It's probably true. Yeah. A lot of people say that. You got a big gob. I'll probably change that. A little bit less, a little bit more cooking.
Who can touch their toes with their face? I think you can. I can't.
What do you mean, who can touch their toes with their face? That's not even a... TJ, what kind of question is that?
How do you make up after an argument? We don't. It's true.
How do we make up after an argument? If I'm making up, I'm waiting till the next day, and normally I'm just hoping it slides. I think the whole point of this... I think the whole point of this conversation is to address things and then discuss how we can then improve upon ourselves, right? We're constantly evolving, so let's try that.
Okay, I'll try and be less angry and less chop, and you just be...
Learn how to play Garwa. Yeah, I'll teach my kids.
And less irritating. No, you're not teaching our kids how to play Garwa. They'll just be like bloody banging into walls.
Nah, I will get my best friend up here teaching them. Don't worry.
Yeah, Shamu doesn't count. It doesn't mean
He
you
does.
teaching them. That's him teaching them. How's life after moving out? This is you gonna answer that first.
It's a lot more chores, that's what I can tell you. It's not all it's cut out to be. Woo. Nah, it's actually alright. I get to walk around the house a lot more. Naked.
Are you trying
It's
to
alright.
be like diplomatic or something?
Very diplomatic. Very.
What? How do I feel about like moving out? Everybody, I think the whole world knows that I'm super happy about moving out. I like having my own space, my own place. I think it's nice, like we can have friends over. We don't have to worry about like making noise and all that sort of thing.
But we got a neighbour, so we still can't make too much noise. Although you don't even pay
lie.
attention to
Don't
that.
even
You're
lie.
always screaming
You
at
love
me.
it. That's the first thing that you. This is what I mean. You're just trying to be diplomatic. That's
Oh,
the
look,
first
someone say
thing that
something,
you
read
said. In hindsight, it's been the best decision to move out and from living with the extended family. Ditto. Okay, so how do we handle a disagreement or fight?
I normally win if I want to.
Yeah, he wins all the time because he's just...
No. Don't lie to people like that. If it's something I feel passionate about, passion is probably not the right word. If there's something I strongly think is right, then we're doing what I say. If not, I'm okay. 90% of the things I want to say, Devkit gets to choose. But the 10%, that's the important 10%. That's what I make the decisions on.
So I don't feel like I think we handle arguments on a serious note better than we once did. So Okay, so I feel like we handle disagreements better now than we did before at the beginning of our relationship, or like even like the beginning of our marriage, isn't it? Like I think that the arguments now are a little bit more like controlled. Like we make up a lot quicker than we did like back in the day. Like whereas before it'd be like really really heated because we're both like fireworks. I know you're calm like 90% of the time, but that 10% you're like crazy.
Yeah, go on. I'll give you that.
So I feel like we're getting better with time, and the way that we do that is just by like trying to communicate when we're calm, isn't it? Like I'll go and be like, I didn't like the way that you do this and didn't like the way that you do that, and then you understand and then you try and not do that next time, or you do it next time to wind me up.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, probably right. If I'm trying to wind you up, I'll do it again.
Yeah, but do you think that's the right thing to do?
No, but it's life, isn't it? Do I think it's the right thing that people are stockpiling on food in like Tesco's and Sainsbury's and all that? I don't think it is, but people are still going to do it. I'm still going to do it. I'm not stockpiling, by the way. My house is so empty. I'm eating cereal for lunch. Jesus Christ. I don't even have milk. I'm putting water on my cereal.
What does Rishi do to help around the house? Does he cook
Everything.
for you?
All the time I cook. I cooked yesterday. I made banging food yesterday. Tell them what I made.
You don't help very much around the house.
Why are you going to lie to people like that?
No, as in, like, do you do, like, this is what I mean. I think you lie. You want to say to the world, I'm such a good husband, blah, 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 blah. I do this, and I don't think that's the reality. Come on, be real. This is about being real. Beautiful Wife Life is about being real.
Do I help around the house? Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Only now that you're at home. But when you go to work...
Oh my God, I'm at work! How can I help around the house?
No, but when you go to work, when you physically go to work, I don't think that you help us.
Because I'm at work! How can I help if I'm
But
at
even
work?
when I'm at work.
Teaching, I'm doing things. You're not at work, you're here in the house doing something.
No, it's not.
Only on a couple of times a couple
This
weeks
is what
ago
I mean.
you've been
You're
going
not
to work.
honest. You're not
No,
honest.
no, it's the truth. It's the truth. I help. Tell them what I don't do. Go on then. Expand on
You
the
don't
question.
clean?
How? What? I clean. I do the bathroom all the time. Once a month.
No, you don't.
When I clean, do I clean better than you? That's the question I want to answer.
No, that's not the question.
That's the question I want you
the
to
question-
answer. When I clean, do I clean better?
No, that's not the question.
But that should be the
So
question.
let's be honest. Rishi does the bare minimum in the house, but
Probably
he is
less
getting,
than the bare minimum,
He's
if
getting
we're being
better
honest.
with time. Like I think he just doesn't know necessarily how to clean very well, and if
I don't know how to clean very well. Are you serious? Very frequently. I
yeah,
don't
okay,
clean.
sorry,
There
he
you
doesn't
go.
clean
Let's
frequently.
articulate properly.
So he can leave things in a mess for like long periods of time. He will walk past the mess. He will literally ignore the mess. He'll pick the mess up, clean around the mess, drop the mess back down. He is very happy to do that. But one thing, like, I do say that you're very good at is cooking. Like, he cooks really well food. Like, it's so nice. No, he's saying no. This is
I
where...
said I'm
See,
okay.
I don't mind giving compliments where they truly meant to be given.
Yeah, but I think
I'm
I
not
clean
like
better
you
than
who
you.
just goes, no, you don't.
I think I do.
Listen, this house stays in tip-top shape because
No.
of me.
I think
Because
you
of
clean
me.
more frequently, but if I want to clean, then I clean like meticulous. Like I'm taking off the bits to clean behind them, and I'm like that. Like when you clean the shower, you just wipe stuff down. When I clean the shower, like the towel roll, I unscrew the towel roll, I clean it in between it, I screw it back on, I get my tools out to clean it. I do a thorough job. You do. On a day-to-day basis, Devkit can write more things down on a piece of paper that she does than I do. Right.
That's
It's
quite
true.
nice of you. Thanks,
true.
mate.
It was
Thanks.
my nice thing.
That was really nice. Okay.
What is the hardest thing about being married? Balance.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think...
Go on, you're eager to
Yeah,
talk?
I agree. Like, I think balance is the hardest thing. Like, balancing each other, our relationship, balancing our families, balancing our work, balancing our friends. Because I feel like we've only really had a lot of time for each other now because we have to be at home. We're not really out. We're not seeing people. Whereas, like, I feel like we're quite sociable. We go out. We we like seeing people, but there's also like a spiritual element as well. Like we make effort for that. Like there's just so many components of our life, right? Where like it's broken down in so many ways, and I think
it's multifaceted is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, multifaceted. Thank you, PhD guy.
All right, chill out.
But I think that's the hardest thing, is to balance everything and getting it right, because I feel like since we've moved out, right, even though you think that we would have more time together, we haven't had a lot of time together. Only now, but think before, right? Like when I was like traveling, and then, you know, you're working really long hours.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's difficult, and then when you move out, you now have to balance other people that were always in your life. So, for example, my family. So you have to balance between like many different people.
Is there anything either of you feel like the other should work on more in the relationship?
What? Is there anything I feel like you should work more on in the relationship?
Yeah.
Trying to give me a baby.
I
think that's right.
Shit! Now we'll definitely argue after the Instagram live is over. I feel like you should work on not talking about having a baby.
Patience.
And being patient about it. How about that one, my friend?
I think anger, you blow a fuse quick. You got a small fuse and you blow it frequently. You gotta keep changing it. 9 volt, 9 volt, 9 volt. 9 amps, sorry, not volt. So yeah, also, sometimes I feel like a lot of arguments on a serious level, sometimes I feel like a lot of our arguments happen from a lack of communication, right? It's not the fact that we're arguing more for not understanding each other rather than being able to I don't really know how to explain it, but I think you know what I mean. We've got to communicate with each other. I think sometimes when we're arguing, we just shout over each other, and then whoever has the loudest voice normally wins. So yeah, what we need to do is what Golgappa said, is actually sit down and listen to what the other person is saying. Listen and keep listening until you understand what they're saying, not just till you've heard it, till you've understood what they're saying.
Do you have any golden rules for your relationship? E.g., don't go to bed angry, etc.
Nah, we go to bed angry all the time.
Yeah,
but it should be a good golden rule. We should try to do that.
Yeah.
It's a golden rule. I don't think we have any rules. No shoes in ass. I don't know.
I don't think we have rules, isn't it? But I think that's one of the good things about our relationship, that we don't actually have rules. Because I don't know, like, I don't know about other people, like, will have, like, the fact that we don't have rules is a good thing. Because I don't enforce rules on you, you don't enforce rules on me. And that makes it work, because, like, there's a level of trust.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things. I think no rules is a good thing sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. We don't have any rules.
No, yeah, just don't cheat. Which is like a given.
Next question.
What have you guys done to keep the spark alive? The spark. Is there a spark? I don't feel like there's a spark.
Spark died a long time ago, mate.
Okay, then we'll go back to what is the main thing that you think that has made your relationship last?
The spark. We keep the spark alive.
We don't know what the spark is.
What is the main thing
that has made our relationship last this long?
Alright, so I won't say God, that's an easy one, you know, that's a cheat answer. I would say the fact that we're friends, like, we're proper friends. We can do shit like that. And it's alright. But I think we're friends before husband and wife. So I think that plays a big factor. Because I don't mind being with Devkit on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, it's annoying, but hey ho, it's alright.
No, you love it. I think we really like each other's company, and we have a lot of like banter, and I think we're into the same things. Do you know what I mean? And I find that when me and him start becoming like more husband and wifey, that's when we have more
I just
problems.
gotta check the thing, man. I'm just in case.
No, I'm just saying. I'm
Yeah,
not
you're looking
at
me.
you.
Give me those eyes.
Okay, so you and Rishi have been together so long. When you moved in, were there some adjustments as a surprise? Were there
I think
some
I think
adjustments
we
as a
lived
surprise?
together, didn't we, before in my parents' house? Or they're saying when we moved in at my house. Yeah, Devkit's got bare shoes, like cupboards and cupboards full of shoes. Jesus Christ, like I can fill up my whole house with shoes. So that was an adjustment. Yeah. We've got a whole wardrobe full of shoes. There's shoes at my mum's house, and there's a whole cabinet under the staircase full of Devkit shoes. So yeah, definitely had to adjust to a lot of clothes. I get this much space in the cupboard compared to Devkit. She gets 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 different wardrobes. You got Indian clothes, you got long clothes, you got short clothes. You're only short anyway. Why did you have to adjust to my perfect behavior? I don't think so.
I had to adjust to the fact that you're really messy as a person. Like, you don't clean up after yourself, you don't tidy up after yourself, you
Yeah,
complain
true.
about stuff, and then when I move it, you make more of a mess. Like, you know?
Yeah.
I had to adjust to that, I think.
So now we can continue having an argument. We'll see you guys later.
No, we'll just finish off nicely. It's not your blog, it's my blog. It works like that.
No. Hi guys, it's Devkit from Beauty and a Wife Life.
We should finish off on a serious note.
Yeah.
I think it's been a hard 11 years. It's been fun, very, very fun. But I don't think that it's been easy at all. And I think we work hard
But
at
life's not easy at all.
it. Do you want to say any last final things?
Nah, relationships are difficult. Kids, be 100% sure before you get into one. There's no going back after your marriage. Jesus Christ.
Like, I just think like it's not easy though. Like, I think that's what we need to portray, and that's the truth.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's
No,
not
I think
easy.
all relationships take work. They take time. And I think if you take anything away, communication is really instrumental in a relationship, in a successful relationship. You have to be able to communicate with your partner. I think if you want a happy, healthy, good relationship, you have to be able to communicate on like different levels as well. You have to be able to joke sometimes. You have to be able to be serious. You have to be able to say like, right, like, I'm not happy. I would like something to change. And equally, communication is also about listening. You have to be able to listen to your partner, because if you don't listen, ultimately communication is going to break down, right? So I think communicate, listen.
And don't compare. Don't compare your relationship to other people's relationship.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
probably one of the hardest things, like, I think we forget that we only show the good things in life to one another. Do you know what I mean? Like, whatever we
I
show on
think
social media, whatever we show.
That's why I don't have social media, because like, I personally think it's a perverted image of people's lives. Like, you have no idea what an individual is actually going through, but on their social media you only see smiles, right? You only see the good stuff. You don't know what anyone's actually going through.
And same with me and you, right? Like, I think when
That's
we come
it.
on
You're
social
abusive
media...
to me. Like, and I've got bare scars on my back and stuff, and on social media everyone's like,
Oh, shut up.
Nah, but it's
It's
true.
true.
Right?
Like, when we put ourselves
So
on and whatever,
don't compare.
it's just bants, and then actually in reality it's not always like that.
Yeah.
So I think
yeah.
you shouldn't compare your relationship to other people's. Perverse. I know it's not a word, isn't it, Akil? Don't know.
Perversed. It is. Perverted, sorry.
Perverted
Yeah,
image. Yeah.
perverted. Perverse. Yeah. Akil's got me. Cheers, mate.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining, guys. Have a happy Friday. We are off now, and hopefully we'll get this edited and done and put on IGTV in an easier way for you all to watch.